What's up, guys? I may have forgotten to turn on the camera. I forgot that's a thing we do now. Haven't had to turn the stream on in about a week, so for me, maybe a little rusty as far as opening the cards. It's fine. We have a 1K Stop Chrome Blaster break, guys. We have 2 seals there on the side. CC, I did adjust the price of the Cardinals. I totally messed that up. Adam says new breaker, who this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Adam. Like I said, this is definitely gonna be interesting, right? I'm like, definitely forgot how to open cards, forgot how to do a lot of things in a week. We know I always drop boxes on the blaster breaks though, so that's at least common, right?
Took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days.
What's up, Eric? How are you? Nice. Listening and working can't complain. I like it. Adam said, Vivel, Vivian, Adam! It's been weird. Haven't been here. Nah, CC, not at all. Hope you guys are doing well. Just opening the first 20 blasters and then we'll get started on this break. Adam says, Cardinals on the TV, Val on the laptop, windows open, great afternoon, nice. I like it. Hope you guys have had a fantastic time. Looking for some Tristan Casas fire? Mikasa, Mikasa? I like it, Ann. Love me some Tristan Casas fire. I got to see him play twice this weekend. It was really cool though, because he hit a home run like right below us on the green monster. So I got real excited for that. Mostly because I went Mikasa, Mikasa right before he did it, and I was like, yeah. Alright guys, shall we? One case Topps Chrome Blasters. This one's always a lot of fun. Spencer Steer. Fujinami and Vientos on the pink. CJ Crone. Aaron Judge. And we got Michael Massey on the sepia. That one pack just didn't want to stay there. It's fine. There's a Shohei. I have a feeling he's going to be guaranteed buyback potential. NL starting to look a little shakier now. Not necessarily the Vegas favorite in Acuna anymore. Vaughn Grissom, Frankie Alvarez, Pasquantino, and Oswaldo Cabrera. Gonna top load that. But hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys had a fantastic week. Hope you guys pulled some fire in that week. I didn't pop on too often. I think I popped on to watch a 2018 update for about an hour or so, and then I was like, I'm tired. Can I call out Mookie? Sure. If I see it, I'll call it. It's gonna be a little difficult readjusting to Mookie, but yeah, definitely. If I catch it, I will call it. Logan Webb on the pink parallel. Or I can promise you I will try my best. Blue Dodger fan. Oscar Colas and Polar Bear. Of course, I'm personally cheering for Freddie or Mookie just because I'm a Dodger fan, so I totally get it. Bubba Thompson. This second stack just does not want to stay put. Corey Seager. Trevor Story. Of course, Mookie having one of the best months of his career. I think Sunday he tied his career home run, career season home run. So, kind of interesting. He has been definitely on a tear between him and Freddie this year. We are going to have an auto coming up. Nolan Jones, Volpe, Corbin Carroll, Jared Young, 358 of 499. That was the flip card around. Let's, Evan Longoria on the creepy negative. So they flipped the creepy negative, not the auto. Jared Young, though, 358 of 499 on the refractor auto. Very nice hit right there. Let's take care of our creepy negative refractor as well. There we go. Royce Lewis. There's Acuna. Alex Call. Adley Rutschman. Adam dropping the groupings link. I appreciate you doing that, Adam. Garrett Cole on the sepia. Austin Riley. There's Michael Harris II. And Avisail Garcia on the sepia. Max Fried. Speaking of creepy negative, yeah, he's just very quickly putting some inventory away. O'Neal Cruz. Two products released today, so getting all that situated. Between Cosmic Chrome, which is on the website actually, if you guys want a spot in a 3-box Cosmic Chrome random team break. $42 a spot, head on over to the website. I think there were 18 spots left last I checked, but they were obviously moving fast. Luis Ortiz. And then shortly after, we also have jerseys that came in today. I think those are going to be $35 a divisional spot, and more so thrown into websites and stuff like that, but you guys can frenzy them as well. Michael Harris II. Fujinami. We got Jared Walsh. That is the pink speckle, 101 of 350. And Rafi Devers on the regular pink. Let's top load this real quick. Nice Jared Walsh hit. I want to say it's part of Angels Unsold, potentially. If I remember correctly. Let's create a refractor pile and an auto pile. Tatis and Arias. Charlie Blackmon. There's Nolan Arenado and Drew Waters on the pink refractor. Vladdy baby. They've been purchased? Gotcha. Thank you, Adam. George Springer and McMahon. Seiya and Austin Riley. Spencer Steer. George Springer. There's a Shohei. Von Grissom, Frankie Alvarez, Manoa, and Bregman. Ooh, we are gonna have a refractor. We saw that purple speckle. Rafi Devers covering up. That is JT Realmuto, 13 of 275 on the purple sonar. Very nice. Cal Raleigh on the Prism. I was like, my brain is blanking. Jacob deGrom, Pasquantino, and Eguy Rosario, purple parallel, 142 of 250. Very nice hit right there. Really liking that we're getting a lot of refractors in this. So far, only the one auto through about 6. But we are getting some nice refractors. Freddie, Josh Young, and Fujinami. Not seeing a ton of Mookie yet. Not seeing a ton of Acuna either, but we've only seen 2 Shoheis. So, we'll get them. Ethan Small and Tyler Stevenson. And last pack of Blaster 6, I do believe. Josh Bell, Colas, and Soto on the refractor. Move this off to the side. Of the ballparks I visited, which was my favorite? So this is gonna sound really weird. It's comparing apples to oranges in a lot of ways. It's between Yankee and Fenway. Yankee was obviously more modern in terms of some of the stuff it had, but it still had that, you know, nostalgia feel with a lot of history behind it, right? Fenway, very old ballpark, but I really enjoyed that there's 2 streets that essentially become a part of the ballpark, right? Because there's not a lot of room for concessions and stuff like that. You have a big area outside the stadium that essentially you could walk in and out of the stadium onto the road. So that was really cool. Obviously, we kind of tried to sit in the same place for every stadium. So for most of the stadiums, we were behind home plate in some shape or fashion. Some we had slightly better. Fenway, we were 4 rows from home. So our seat view was really cool. Yoshida. The aisles to get up and down, though, are, like, super, super narrow. So, you know, if you get stuck in a way where, like, you're either... If somebody else is coming up and you're trying to go down, like, it's just not gonna happen. The aisles aren't wide enough. Austin Riley. But aside from that, it's between Yankee and Fenway. There was a lot of history at both, right? Peraza and Buxton. Philadelphia had the coolest way to get into the stadium, though. They had Yoshida on the sepia there. We're gonna top load that. They had a go-ahead system, so you scanned your face, and you would be walking towards this line, and this camera would recognize your face, say this is your ticket, and let you in. Alex call. So, that was kind of cool. Certain aspects like that. You know, you see the way technology is moving at all the different stadiums. Fenway was the biggest pain in the butt to get into the stadium, though. As far, like, they only had 2 gates, 3 gates, something like that, whereas every other stadium has like 6 or 7, 8. So it makes it super nice. We are gonna have a couple refractors here. Spencer Steer on the pink parallel. Jason Alexander, 9 of 99 on the green refractor auto. Very nice hit right there. And a Kanan Smith, not gonna pronounce his last name, 27 of 299 on the purple speckle. Really nice cards right there in that pack. It's kind of funny, the autos are the ones that aren't flipped and the parallels are the ones that are flipped in this case. Volpe says George Costanza, right? But yeah, there was a lot of, you know, it seemed like, I feel like a couple people asked me best stadiums, and I'm like, I feel like I'm answering, like, really PC answers in terms of these, but, like, there's just, not all the stadiums are super comparable. I think of the stadiums, you could compare, like, Phillies to Yankee or Phillies to City, just because they're newer stadiums in that aspect with, you know, all the bells and whistles type of thing. But just depends on what you like. Fenway got to sit on the monster or stand on the monster. Not a lot of seating room seats, at least not that were available to us at the time. Adam says Jason Alexander's unsold Brewers and still available. Head on over to the website, guys, if you guys are interested in the unsold Brewers spot in that auto to 99. Spencer Steer. Pujols and Yu Darvish on the pink parallel. I don't know. Adam, I know you've been to a decent amount of stadiums. Of those, which one would be your favorite? Yoshida? Austin Riley and Lou Bob. Yep. I just figured I'd...
Why is that, dude?
Because I messed up. Like all good things, V messed up.
There's always kind of nice things here.
All good stories start with V messed up. And I'll own every one of them.
Yeah.
I messed it up. Though to be fair, that was just a basic dyslexic, like, reading it, like, third case 4 box, third case 3 box, like, it's Adley, it's confusable. I mean, at this point, I'd say just write in a 3 box instead of third case or quarter case. Adam says, I think San Francisco is my favorite, excluding St. Louis, though. Love the history of Wrigley and Fenway. See, and that's the hard part. Like, as a baseball fan and baseball history fan, like, that kind of all plays in, right? Like, it makes a difference, Shohei. I didn't get to walk into Monument Park at Yankee Stadium, but like I saw over, because we had access to one of the areas where you can sit and look over the batter's eye. And, you know, it's just has a feel to it that you can't, I don't know, almost like not, you can't describe it, because you can describe it, right? It just, being a baseball history person, like, it's cool to be there. Obviously not old Yankee Stadium where Babe Ruth and Mantle and all them truly played, but like there's still something to it just with the history of the franchise. Alex, call. Nolan Gorman and Tovar. It was weird though, like halfway through I'm like, I definitely miss being at work. Pretty sure I texted Chomps a few times, I was like, I miss just being home and at work. Like, that trip, really fun, but definitely very exhausting at times. We were in Boston. We got to Boston super early on Saturday morning. So we went and checked in. They were like, yeah, it's gonna be extra check-in. I'm like, yes, please. I was like, I've slept for like 20 minutes. Like, I need sleep. Adam said, missing work? Yeah, that's not something I've ever said. I mean, but when you love what you do, it's easy to miss, right? I had a lot of fun because at all the baseball shops, I was like, that's a quick way to turn some base cards into like $30. To like, I don't know, I'm gonna say some unsuspecting fans, right? Logan Webb, Joe Musgrove, and Jose Miranda. They had stacks of like 20 base cards, 30 base cards that they were selling for 20 bucks. 131 of 399 on Willy Adames. So, you know, it was a little weird in that aspect. I have some photos and I sent them to Chomps and I was like, that's kind of funny, fanatics. Heritage relics from like last year's Heritage, I think. I didn't really look at them that closely. I kind of just saw the price tag and laughed a little. 20 bucks. $20 for a base Heritage relic at the stadium. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm like, I know there's markup and stuff like that, but base Heritage relics, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. Like, I'm good. Freddie Freeman on the pink pink refractor. Yeah, Adam, I'll have to show you the photo in a bit. Obviously don't want to stop the player break to show you. But, you know, there was just some interesting stuff, right? Allen and Ginter relics for 20 bucks, packs of base cards for 30, like, it was essentially team packs. I'm like, can I sell you those packs for like 10 bucks and you make 20 on them? I'm like, granted, they probably get them for free type of stuff based on other stuff, but it was just super weird. A bunch of vintage packs in a stack for like 30 bucks. And it was every stadium. There was, I think Phillies had a barrel, like a wooden barrel filled with top-loaded cards. Not penny sleeve, nothing like that, just top-loaded cards in a bin. You could sift through them and find players from this year, last year, different teams for like, I don't know, I think they were like $2 a pop. But just base cards, $3, $4, like, it was a little funny, just the way some of the stadiums were set up. Knowing cards and card prices for a lot of stuff, it was just like, oof. Like, that one hurts a little. Trevor Story and Jazz Chisholm. Really cool, though. Got to meet a couple chompers on the trip as well. Christina came out to Boston, and then I met Shelly at Citizens Bank in Philly. So, that was really cool. It was funny. I'm like, of all the ones that came out, it was our Girl Breakers. I'm like, I like it. Got photos with all of them, and had some fun. Gunnar Henderson, Alexis Diaz. Was with my friend Steven the entire trip, which in and of itself was really cool. Hanging out with him. I hadn't really seen him a ton since I moved out here. And now he's moving out. So it's gonna be kind of fun. Kind of interesting these next few weeks, months, days. But Ryan Nelson. Carlos Correa. J-Ram and Gerard Encarnacion on the sepia. But I know you guys probably had some fun. Pristine came out while I was gone. Still haven't gotten to open a box of that, so I'm real excited to get a chance at opening that whenever the time does come. I know today, I think my first eBay show is probably 10 box Topps Chrome Blasters. Then I think at 6 p.m. I think I have a case of autographed baseballs. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's the first break of its kind that we're going to do. Byron Buxton on the creepy negative. Let's top load this negative refractor parallel. So going to do the first memorabilia break for us, which will be kind of fun. And then I think I have an 8 o'clock show. No, I think 9:30 is the next show after that. But definitely gonna have some fun and see what it's all about, what we can do. Goldie. Frenzy for the first time in a while. I'm like, I think I purposely scheduled this break like 30 minutes earlier. I'm like, I'm gonna have forgotten how to like open cards pretty quick. First eBay's 2-box series 2 jumbo. Okay, awesome. I don't know why I was thinking Blasters. Is it Blasters tomorrow? I don't know. Oh, you know what it probably is. I was probably looking at what I scheduled today. Oh yeah, 2-box series 2 jumbo, then baseballs, and then Cosmic Chrome. 3-boxer. I did schedule a website. I don't know how many spots are left in that. $42 per random team for a 3-box. Corbin Burns on the pink speckle, 54 of 350. $42 on a 3-box Cosmic Chrome random team break. I think it's going to be 70 a division on that one, but it'll be a lot of fun nonetheless, and we'll see what we can get out of them. Acuna, Verlander, and Bobby Witt. Brett Beatty. Still not really seeing any Mookie. 16 spots left. I do appreciate you posting that. That one is breaks when full, so if we fill it up, it's anytime after the 4 p.m. eBay. If we have some time after this break and you guys want to get into some Frenzy, I am definitely more than willing to Frenzy before the 4 o'clock. I have a feeling we'll be done probably about 3:30, so we should have a little bit of time should you guys choose to do something. But definitely not a you must do something, right? Frankie Alvarez on the Prism. We're gonna have a nice blue parallel coming in. That was flipped around. Josh Smith covering up Mike Yastrzemski, 24 of 150. Grandson Yaz. We got to see Fred Lynn at the game on Saturday. He was up in the not in the press box area, but he was up in one of the suites. They were honoring him. Spencer Steer, so that was kind of cool. Also saw Bernie Sanders at the game, which was kind of interesting. Wasn't expecting it when he walked across the field. We're like, wait a second, that guy looks really familiar. Took us a bit to figure it out, and then we're like, oh, it's Bernie. There's a Shohei. Von Grissom, Frankie Alvarez. Chris Bryan and Tony Two Bags, Anthony Rendon. But pretty cool, got to see Shohei hit a couple times, got to see him walk a lot, unfortunately. They did do the whole, let's intentionally walk him. So, that part wasn't so fun. Like, you know, you want to see them all get their chance to hit. I think I saw a player from the Halos get hit in the head very minorly. He walked to first. Acuna, Peraza, and Oswald Peraza on the sepia. But just one of those, like, oof. Not fun seeing that in person. Wasn't at the game where the Halo pitcher got hit in the back of the head. Fortunately, that would have been a scary sight, personally. Never want to see a player get hurt. Christopher Morel, our third rookie auto. Very nice. And Yoshida on the pink parallel right behind him. Let's take care of this Morel. Blue ink on-card rookie auto. Come on, Soda. Move this off to the side real quick. Jose Miranda and Shane Bieber. Jordan Walker on the sepia parallel. I think that's the first Walker we've seen. Definitely gonna top load that up. Volpe, Corbin Carroll, Josh Young, Tovar on the 88. There's Acuna, DL Hall, and Starling Marte. Brett Beatty. Trey, I am not able to pull a spot right this second, but if you remind me closer to the end of this break, I can pull it for you, my man. Or I'll see what I can do in between once I finish up these packs. Brett Beatty. And Herman Marquez. Yeah, definitely, my man. Togli and Taylor Ward. I'll at least reserve it. I can't take the time to go look at credit right this second, so if there is not enough credit, I'll hold your spot until I can contact you, but I'm sure there is. You guys typically know what you guys buy and have on file. Freddie Freeman and Ozzy Albies. That was a nice refractor, Freddie. That would be 40 bucks. Oswald Peraza. But yeah, if we fill that first one up pretty quickly, we can probably run it back. Tristan Mikasas. So John, player break will always ship separate, unfortunately. So you would still have to pay the $5 shipping on the website. Let me grab that real quick. Hey Adam, can you text me that I pulled a spot for Trey? What's up, Mike? How are you? Trey, I got your spot pulled, my man. I didn't have a chance to look at credit, so like as far as that goes, that'll be later on. But if you, I'm sure you're good. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate you, my man. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, John, I can't just... I wish I could add them, but because they do ship out separate. One has a 5-day ship time, one has a 3-day. One's website, so it's a little different. Because of that, I can't combine them. What I can combine is anything else. So if you're able to go off the website, definitely go off the website. It guarantees you a spot a lot easier. Mike says, doing great. What was your favorite park you went to? Sorry if you already answered. So it's a tie between Fenway and Yankee. I love history in baseball, right? So like I love the so-and-so player played here, and you know, just the you know, we sat in the Green Monster, so we're right next to Pesky's poles, and right, we were right next to the pole that Fisk was like, stay fair, stay fair, stay fair, at. So to me, that was really cool. A lot of people signed it. We were like, oh, you know, maybe we should go down there and try to, but then a security guard yelled at somebody, so we're like, we're just gonna stay in our spot. We're gonna keep standing right here. And maintain as little get in trouble as possible. But it was really cool. So being the history person that, you know, a lot of the stuff we did that wasn't baseball related was visiting monuments and memorials and stuff like that. So being that type of person, as far as what I like personally like, it's between Fenway and Yankee. Yankee had the history with the modern feel of a stadium. Fenway, old stadium, with, you know, not you could tell it was a very antique stadium, but at the same time you wouldn't want to change Fenway, right? You don't want them to scrap it and rebuild a new stadium. You want them just to keep playing in that one and, you know, do what they have to do to accommodate the new stuff while keeping it that old nostalgia feel. And I think they did a very good job at it. They have 2 streets that you can go out onto while you're still at the game, and you still can go back in the stadium, which is really cool. So that was big. You know, it's kind of cool seeing a lot of it. So we walked into every team store, because of course, you know, you're gonna do something like that. We're trying to see all 30 stadiums at some point. So doing that, you want to be able to walk in and be like, you know, have a little bit of a souvenir from every stadium. We did, you know, souvenir cups. We did stuff like that. Like, obviously, you go to a game, you're gonna want to drink and stuff like that. So we did a lot of souvenir cups. I was laughing because my backpack coming back, essentially all I had with me was my laptop when I went out there in my backpack. And we were laughing because on the way back, my backpack was just full of souvenir cups. I'm like, this is a lot of cups. I'm like, I'm gonna get stopped by TSA just because they're questioning why I have 20 some cups in my backpack. Like, sorry about that. Didn't happen, but it was kind of just, we were laughing like, we probably look super shady with just a bunch of cups. At least you left the box cutter at home this time. Or did I, Adam? Maybe Chomps just wasn't with me to share the story this time. You guys don't know as far as that's... No. I did leave the box cutter at the house. That was totally accidental the first time it happened. But just shows you that, you know, when you work with baseball cards, sometimes you accidentally walk away with a box cutter. It's fine. It's okay, it's alright. Did not get flagged by TSA at all this time around, which was really nice. I used to have the luck where inevitably I'd either get, you know, sometimes like your hoodie will set it off, so like they'll pat down the back of your hoodie or something like that. Like, I inevitably always had something like that. Or my bag would get pulled off to the side. They'd have to do like the swab of the bag and all that kind of stuff. Fortunately this time around, I think my bag was pulled off to the side. Literally the lady was like, nah, I see everything. She's like, you're good. So it's different. You know, traveling the way we did a lot of airport travel. So, you know, we got to see the cities, we got to see stuff like that, but then you also got your airports, right? So it's like, oh, this airport's, you know, good for this or not good for this, or, you know, I wouldn't mind getting stuck in this airport, I wouldn't want to be stuck in that one, that kind of stuff. So, you know, you get your little rankings on the cities and stuff like that. City transportation. Boston and New York, we did a lot of subway. Definitely prefer the New York subway to the Boston subway, kind of stuff like that, which was, you know, pretty cool. A lot of it, again, still apples to oranges as far as what you're comparing, but it was really fun. Definitely glad to be back home though, right? I'm like, at the end of the day, it was cool visiting a big city, but I'm happy living in a small city. Adam saying, website break now has 7 spots left. Guys, if that fills, we can rip that right after the 4 p.m. eBay show. And I would post a run back at that point, so you guys let me know. We can definitely run through a case or two of that, either as random teams, as pick your team, as random divisions. However you guys want to do it. That one as a random division, I want to say is 70 a spot per box right now. I'll get that loaded up onto the website here in just a bit. Once I finish up here, probably go live on another stream. If you guys want to break, we can continue to break or just hang out for a bit. Alright, let's get to opening some packs, shall we? Blaster 21 starts us off with a Shohei, Xander B, and Cody Clemens on the pink parallel. I've learned I cannot stay awake in an airplane. I apparently am just gonna sleep on airplanes. I thought even like as well rested as I was going into travel day back home yesterday, first thing I did, fall asleep on the airplane. I'm like, cool. Rendon and Eloy Jimenez, 39 of 199 on the teal parallel. So, it's just fun, you know, doing your different type of travel. That was the first time I think I've taken a vacation longer than like 2 or 3 days. Even anywhere else, like, definitely did Vegas, but like, you know, went with family to a place somebody I was with knew. This was the first like taste of like, okay, you're going somewhere you've never been before with someone who's never been there, and there's zero family in the area, right? So kind of cool to get that experience. Yoshida and Lennon Sosa, but you know, I honestly was questioning New York. I was like, I don't know how safe I feel about this one, but the entire time we were there, it was like, oh, this isn't bad at all. You know, the way you see stuff depicted, you know, even on, I don't know, TV shows or whatever, like, obviously they're meant to be dramatic and stuff like that, but nowhere near a lot of the traffic wasn't as bad as I feel like it's always played out. So it was kind of cool to see that kind of stuff, get rid of some misconceptions that we probably had. But, got to do a lot of historical stuff, saw the Statue of Liberty and whatnot. Ryan Nelson, Randy, there's Zach Wheeler and Ryan McMahon. Caspantino and Bubba Thompson. Miggy and Toglia. That pack had a lot of extra cards, it seemed like. Which this one seems like it's gonna have 1 or 2. Yeah. Alec Manoa. Nolan Gorman and Sandy Alcantara. Brian Reynolds. And there's a Shohei on the sepia. Looks like we have a nice teal lava coming up. Joe Ryan covering up Masataka Yoshida, 36 of 199 on the teal lava refractor parallel. Very nice hit right there for the Yoshida spot. Let's take care of that one. I'm really loving the parallels we're getting. So far, 3 autos through 20 blasters, but I think we'll pick it up and have a couple more throughout these 20. Altuve, he hit for the cycle Monday? I think Monday night. Michael Massey. Yoshida. Salvi and Corbin Carroll on the pink refractor. Definitely going to take care of that one here in a moment. Randy Arozarena and Trevor Story. Kyle Tucker and Starling Marte. There's a nice O'Neal on the Prism. Michael Grove. And Jonathan Aranda. Kodai Senga. Walker hits a 3-run home run to tie the game. Nice. Who are you guys playing, Adam? And is it a getaway game? Is that why it's kind of early today? Hunter Green. Nice. Miguel Vargas. And we have Mitch Haniger. Purple Refractor. 85 of 250. Travel day. Nice. Are you guys in St. Louis or in San Diego? I know the Dodgers are playing Arizona right now, and then we have a 3-game series, I think, with Atlanta in St. Louis. Nice. Are you guys traveling, or are the Padres leaving? Because usually, you know, one team will stay or both teams will stay in the area. Kyle Tucker. There's Garrett Mitchell, Judge, and Jazz. I was laughing. I think about maybe while we were in Philadelphia, there was something about interleague play, and I was looking at the board, and I'm like, oh shoot, every single game we have seen this trip was interleague. Bo Naylor and Jordan Walker in that pack. Nice, you guys are hosting the Pirates? That's kind of cool. I think we're going to have an auto right there. Jared Walsh on the pink refractor. And that is Cal Stevenson. Blue ink on-card rookie auto. Very nice there right there for the Cal Stevenson spot. There's Volpe, Corbin Carroll. Adley on the Titans. Kyle Tucker and Rizzo. Shohei Ohtani. Cal Stevenson and Salvi Perez. Von Grissom, Frankie Alvarez, and Logan O'Hoppe. Brian Bea. Shane Bieber and Brandon Lowe. Let me move this out of the way. I think that's 6 blasters. We'll keep going. Adley and Ethan Small. Manny Machado. Groshans. Adley Rutschman. And Pasquantino on the sepia. Cal Mitchell. Michael Harris. And Royce Lewis on the pink refractor. Dalton Varsho. Max Fried, Josh Smith, and Jose Altuve. Joe Musgrove. James Outman and J-Ram. Tomas right now, I'm not sure. Maybe at the end of the break. Right now, I personally am the only one here, so I can't drop him easily. Bo Naylor, and we have Eloy Jimenez, 258 of 399. Hunter Brown. There was a easy way to hit 25% off or something like that, I certainly would. Just right now, there's really no way to do it easily. So I haven't, but Michael Massey. And Eloy Jimenez that time just on the base pink parallel, not numbered. There's Yoshida. Nolan Gorman and Shane McClanahan. Luis Castillo, and that is gonna be Spencer Torkelson, 88 of 199 on the teal refractor. Guys, right now on the clock, 2-box Series 2 Jumbo. We have the Diamondbacks, the Braves, and the Orioles. Head on over, place your guys' bids. That show starts at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Adley. And Von Grissom. Hunter Green, there's Casas. Spencer Steer on the sepia. Gunner. Christopher Morel and Libator. Guy Rosario. Corey Seager. Nolan Arenado. Lennon Sosa, Polar Bear, and Jose Miranda. Justin Verlander. Adley. Jacob deGrom, Gabriel Moreno, and Igor Rosario. But yeah, Tomas, if there's a certain group you want, just let me know. I'll do my best to discount them when I can. Yu Darvish. There's an Acuna. Brett Beatty. Cabrera, Jared Walsh, and Josh Bell. Rasmussen and Chris Sale. Tristan Casas. Sean Murphy and Willie Adames. O'Hoppy and Buxton. Alright guys, 8 blasters left in this break. Let's see if we can get a couple more autos. Torkelson and Bobby Witt. Shohei Ohtani. There's a Von Grissom, Frankie Alvarez. Oscar Gonzalez. Buxton covering up. That is Tim Anderson, 189 of 275 on the Sonar. Very nice hit right there. Sorry guys, I have a mosquito bite on my shoulder. Paul Goldschmidt and Von Grissom on the pink parallel. Sean Murphy on the refractor. James Outman and Alexis Diaz. Duran. Jock Peterson, there's Miggy and Eloy Jimenez. Guys, right now on the clock, Red Sox, Cubbies, and Reds. Red Sox, Cubbies, Reds. Head on over, place your guys' bids. That is a 2-box Series 2 Jumbo Mountcastle. Oscar Colas and Bubba Thompson. Garrett Mitchell. Jordan Walker, and there's a Gunnar Henderson. We're definitely top loading that one. It's either an auto or a creepy negative is my guess. Kodai Senga. And that is going to be Lubob on the purple speckle refractor. That one's 17 of 299. Nice Lubob. He's been playing really well this season as well. I think he's pretty high up there as far as home runs this season. Still quite a ways away from Shohei, but not too bad. Josh Young and Matt Chapman. Max Mayer and John Gray. Kodai Senga. Jake McCarthy and Stanton. For Brian Hayes. Cody Bellinger and Bo Bichette. Mitch Haniger. Drury. Josh Young, George Springer, and Nolan Arenado. What's up, Coacher? How are you? Volpe, Corbin Carroll. I think we have an auto. There's Anthony Volpe. We're going to top load that. Acuna. Fujinami covering Christopher Morel, numero dos. Nice Christopher Morel auto right here. Blue ink on-card rookie. Oh, for sure, Coach. It was awesome. You know, I posted a lot of the photos of the ballparks. I didn't do a lot of the, all the other stuff, which was all the really cool stuff. You know, we did a couple Broadway plays, you know, we saw the 9/11 memorial, saw a lot of really, really interesting stuff. That I just, at the time, it was like, yeah, I'll post those later in one big, photo. Rasmussen covering up Nick Castellanos, 62 of 250. Nice hit right there. Melendez and Chris Bryant. Goldie. There's a nice Adley. For Brian and Reese Hoskins. Michael Harris, Josh Young, and Polar Bear. Tovar, Logan O'Hoppe, Tristan Casas and Pasquantino, Tovar and Brian Hayes. Riley Green. Shohei. You know, I didn't see a whole heck of a lot of... I know we saw a CPF ready. I think we saw... I don't even know that I've seen a Mookie, to be honest with you guys, now that I'm looking at it. Seen a couple Shoheis, couple Acuñas. There's a Mookie. And Cody Bellinger. Miguel Vargas. Rizzo and Stanton. a Julio Rodriguez Ultraviolet. Very nice hit right there. Julio Rodriguez Ultraviolet case hit. That's a great one to get. I love the design of these. I think they look really, really cool. So, nice ultraviolet of Julio. Coach says purdy. Purdy, purdy. Guys, right now on the clock, we have Rockies and White Sox. Rockies and White Sox, 2-box series, 2 jumbo. Head on over, place your guys' bids. Oh yeah, Coach? Nice. I would have expected it to have gone a little more, but that's still pretty awesome. What's Yuri at? Nice. Not bad. Alright, guys. These are Corbin Carroll's, Corbin Carroll, Yoshida, Volpe, Cabrera, Peraza, stuff like that I need to top load. Oh, wow. That's awesome, Coach. Alright, guys. Let's go over our top loads here. Julio Rodriguez, Nick Castellanos, Lou Bob, Tim Anderson, Torkelson, Jimenez, Haniger, Yoshida, Eloy Jimenez, Yastrzemski, Corbin Burns, Buxton, Willie Adames, Kaden Smith, Igai Rosario, Real Muto, Walsh, Longoria on the creepy negative, Morel, Stevenson, Morel, Jason Alexander, and Jared Young. So, Coach, my understanding is he's kind of in a slump right now, which may be part of it, but hard to say. Guys, that's it for me right now. I will be right back. We'll be back at 4 p.m. Central, or a little before that, probably about 3... I don't know, 3:30ish, 3 something. If you guys want a frenzy, just shoot me a message and I'll fire the stream back up. But I do need to read this real quick. I totally forgot. No purchase necessary. Open to legal residents of the 50 US, DC, and Canada, excluding Quebec, age 18 plus and age of majority. Void outside the 50 US and Canada where prohibited. Sweepstakes starts at 123, ends 8/31/23. Total ARV of all prizes $295,804.46. Odds will depend on the number of eligible entries received. Limited entries per household. For full official rules or how to enter, visit https://binkd.co/ebaybaseball-2. Sponsor eBay Inc. San Jose, California. Don't forget, eBay bidding going on right now. Right now, White Sox, Tigers, Marlins, Astros, and it continues every 2 minutes for the next, I don't know, about 45 minutes or so. If you guys have any questions, reach out via eBay or anything like that, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. See you guys at 4 p.m. Bye for now.